We're in the Peak District today, a place called Wetton. We're just in the Manifold Valley, just below Wetton. We're going to walk up to Ecton Hill, have a look round Wetton, and then come back round Thor's Cave and back to start. So we've got the car park, we're heading forward up the Manifold Valley. So walk along a tarmac track, and as you can see there's cyclists and horse riders and that, but we're going to see what we can see today. It's a new walk. We're walking down what looks like an old railway bed. River's on our right hand side. You're walking with a taxi driver today. Well, I said we were following the river on our right hand side, and as you can see it's bone dry at the moment. This is the 19th of August. We'll keep going. We're just passing over a little stream on our left hand side. We're just walking past a place called Ladyside. On the right you'll see a bridge to Thor's Cave. Just below Thor's Cave, just off the cycle track or old railway track, you've got a plaque here telling you all about Thor's Cave. And if you look up above, you can see it. Well, there's Thor's Cave with a couple of people sat out the front. We hope to be doing that on our way back and coming from the top end. We're heading forward now, still going down the old railway line. We're beginning to come out of the trees now and we can see the hills in the distance. We've only been walking 20 minutes and the countryside's opening up for us now. As you keep walking you'll come to a bridge. We walk over the bridge and it brings us out onto the road. As we cross over the bridge we see there's a tiny bit of water in the river, but basically it's dry. Just across the road you'll see like a car park, and then you'll see a sign in the field says Wetton Hills. So at the back of the car park we go through the gate, turn slightly left, and that's where we're heading. Well, we're starting to get a bit of sunshine now, so might get one or two good shots pretty soon. As you walk forward, on your left hand side you'll see a tiny little hillock on the top with a tree sticking out. Just there, look to your left hand side and you'll see a footpath sign. We turn left there. It's got a blue arrow and it virtually turns back on itself going uphill. We're heading towards Wetton Mill now. Within 100 yards, that'll bring you out into grassland. You'll see the signpost, yellow and blue arrow. We turn right there. And then within another 2 or 3 minutes, as you come over the brow of the hill, as you turn right, you'll see the mill down below you. And it looks like we've got caves on our right hand side, so we'll go and have a look at the caves first and then go down to the mill. You could have walked up the road to the mill if you'd wanted to do. And here we are, we're just inside the caves now, and as you can see there's no roof and the vegetation's dropping down, but still nice. And here we are looking down on the mill now. I think we've got a cafe and toilets down below as well, so let's go down and have a look. We're still on the top at the moment. Down below you've got the bridge. When we've been and had a quick look round the facilities here, we'll be walking across the front of the bridge and keeping the river on our left hand side. We just stood on top of the bridge near the mill now. So we leave the mill, walking past the bridge on our left hand side, walk forward. In front of you you've got a farm. We turn left there, sign says Hume End. So we're going through the gate, heading forward with the river on our left hand side. As we head forward along the track, we've got about half a dozen cows in front of us here, so we'll walk round them. Well, we've got some buzzards just above us, a young and 2 adults I think. On our left hand side we've got the river and it's got water in now, and we're just heading forward. Sunshine's coming through the trees, going along the track. We're heading towards the road now. Can you hear that? He's just above us. That's the buzzard. And again. Well, we'll leave it at that. He's not far away. We just keep heading forward. As we walk along, there's a little stream coming across the road from your right hand side, and it looks like it's from an old disused mine. We just keep walking along the track till we meet the road. We turn right there, signpost says Ecton, half a mile. As we go through the gate, we have a quick look to our left towards the bridge. We're walking down the road towards Ecton now. We've passed like what looks like stables on our left hand side, and the river's down below us again. We're still on the road, and as we come round the bend we can see what we think's probably Ecton. We think there's only a few houses there, but there's like looks like an old copper spire or something. Whether that's a church or a house, we don't know. We're going to go up and have a look. Just keep heading forward. You'll come to like a T-junction. On your left hand side you have a bridge, but we're turning right. Footpath sign says top of Ecton, so we've come up that road, immediate right, uphill towards the houses on your left hand side. As we get to the top of the hill, we can see our copper spire there. We turn left in front of it, in front of the building. You'll see the little arrows. They're just on the gate in front. We walk past the building 50 yards through the gate and walk forward uphill. Sign says Manifold Valley, Ecton Hill. As we're walking uphill, we take a quick look to our left and we pass a little stone building on our right hand side. Just keep walking uphill on the inside of the wall, and we're heading towards that stone building in front of us. As you head up towards the stone building, you'll see a stile in front of you. It's so easy to go over there and take the wrong way. Look to the left hand side. At the end of the wall there's a tiny gate with a white arrow. Through the gate, turn right, follow the fence. You can see in front of them cows the little stile. So easy to go over there and make a mistake like we did. And there you can see the stone building on our right. We walk by the building on our right hand side, through the gate, and then we walk straight uphill to the next stone fence line. As you make your way uphill with the wall on your left, on your right hand side you'll see a line of old mine shafts. That should be one just there in front of us. As we walk along, we've got mine shafts on our left hand side now. And there's the countryside at the other side of the valley. And we'll just have a quick look behind us where we've walked up. And we're just heading forward now towards Wetton, following the wall. When we come to the end of the wall, we just go straight forward and we can see the old workings in front of us. We head towards them. We get to the stile, cross over and just keep heading forward with the disused mine on our left hand side. We're on top of the old mine workings now. We just keep heading forward, slightly downhill, past the signpost. It says Wetton. We just keep heading forward, going through the little gate, and it gives us an excuse to give you a good shot at countryside as well. As you can see, when we get to the gate we turn left downhill, and it's a great place to take a photograph with the hills in the background. Just keep heading downhill. You'll turn a sharp left-hander and you'll see a little signpost at the side directing you down there as well. You walk downhill 100 yards, you'll see a house in front of you. You have your footpath sign. You turn right there. That'll take you down 100 yards, a very muddy path, and then we turn left through the gate downhill towards the river. Well, I said down towards the river, and it turns out it's just a tiny stream. So we pass over the bridge, turn right, and we're going up towards a dip in the hills now. As you walk along, you'll pass a public footpath sign. Our head straight forward over the hill towards Wetton. We keep going. As we walk along, I look to my left, we can see we've got a bird of prey just hovering there on the hill. Just take my zoom off now. You can just see him diving down. There's two birds of prey, but I can only film one at once. They're a fair distance apart, but they're just at the crest of the hill there on our left. He's gone. If you look in the distance, in the middle of your picture, we've got a bird of prey. There he is. There he is, look. We'll leave it at that. We walk to the top of the hill, over the stile, and head straight forward. You walk over the next field, cross over a stile, and as you're walking uphill, look to your right hand side, and you can see an old, light wooden shed with 2 or 3 trees round it. We keep walking along, pass through a quarry. We're slowly heading downhill now, heading towards Wetton. We walk downhill 5 minutes, make our way to the road. We'll just give you a quick shot through the village. You've got the post box on your left hand side. We make our way to the road and then turn left across the front of the telephone box. We just keep heading forward downhill. The church is on our right hand side, and then just past the church you've got ye old Royal Oak, and then we head forward downhill another 100 yards and turn right towards Grindon, and then just at the village on your right hand side you've got the car park and the toilets. Looks like free parking here. And then we head forward 100 yards past the toilets and turn right. Signpost says Wetton Mill, and then that brings us back to the end of the village again. The village is a square, and then we just turn left towards Wetton Mill. We could have turned right when we hit the road at the telephone box, and this would have been a shorter way, but we decided to go round and check out the pub and the toilets, and we've got both. Walk forward 100 yards, and just before the gate on your left hand side you'll see a new footpath sign that says concession path to Thor's Cave. Walk to the end of the track. On your right hand side you'll cross over a stile and then 2 fields. At the far end of the field you can see there next to the tree you've got the stile, and we think Thor's Cave's in that rock formation there somewhere. Let's go and have a look. As we head through the gate, path splits in 2, but we think it's the bottom path, so we're going to turn right. So you're walking round the front now, and they're joining the path that's coming up. You don't have to go down to come back up again. Well, we just walked forward about 40 feet and we're at the entrance to the cave. So we're going to see if we can just get up and get a shot inside. Looks pretty steep though, but we'll have a go. Well, this is 6:30 at night. We're going to go a bit further and see if we can get a shot on the right hand side, because it looks like there's a gap in light coming in. So we're going to head forward now and see what we can get. We're right up inside the caves now, and you can see that shaft of sunlight coming through there, look, and it's very echoey. We're going to get to that edge and see if we can take a shot. Well, here we are looking out at the other side. As you can see, there's a fair old drop. And you can see the hill at the other side. I'm going to turn round now and shoot back into the cave. We're lucky we've just got enough sunlight to light it up. It's all sort of browns, greys, greens, and they reckon that people were living here a long time ago, you know, hundreds and thousands of years ago. So, you know, if there were or not, I don't know. But that's what we've been told. You can see there is plenty of room, and it's certainly out the way. Or certainly make a good animal den. And there's looking through the entrance where we came in, and you can see the hills in the background. You've certainly got a good view here without any doubt. So as we come out of the cave, we turn right and then quickly left down the steps, and that'll bring us out at the bridge, cross the bridge, and then we pick up the old railway line there and turn left, and within 10 minutes we'll be back at our car. We hope you've enjoyed our walk in the Derbyshire Dales. You've been walking with the taxi driver today.